Happy Thanksgiving, Parkgoers! Today we're talking about things that we're thankful for in theme parks and also introducing a new segment. So join us on today's episode of Parkgoers Go. Let's go! Alright, what sound does the talkie make?
Is this a trick question? Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Thank you all for joining us on this episode of Parkgoers Go. Today is the Thanksgiving special. Gracias. Grazie.
What's it in Japanese?
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
On today's episode...
Guten Tag.
Yes.
Do we know any others? Do we know thank you in any other language?
I don't know. We'd have to
No,
ask.
that's it. That's all we know.
Sayonara.
That's not...
That's goodbye.
Ciao.
That's still goodbye.
Arrivederci.
On today's episode, we will be sharing our thankfulness of our theme park memories, and we will be practicing some grace and thinking positively about our least favorite rides in a new segment called Theme Park Lemons.
What are we thanking them for?
We're finding a positive spin on rides that leave a sour taste in our mouth. Pun intended.
There you
Better.
Not why we called it that, but it works. But first, I'm your host, Nate.
I'm Dustin.
Logan. I'm second.
No, I said it first.
No, I'm Logan.
And I'm Dustin.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, now everybody gather around the table. Gather around the table. We're gonna say grace now.
Also, I'm gonna add some music in the background so it sounds like we're at a table.
Before Thanksgiving, there's Friendsgiving. So let's talk about our favorite moments with friends. Who wants to go first?
At the park, specifically?
Tis the theme of this podcast.
I have only gone to the parks with one friend, and it was her first time going, so that always is super, super special, being able to bring someone into, I'm gonna say it, our world of the theme park podcast, be able to bring them to Disney for the first time and Universal for the first time, ride their first roller coaster for the first time, and knocked out I'm pretty sure the first roller coaster was Hagrid's.
It was
too.
Hagrid's.
Yeah.
It started off strong.
Nice.
Started off very strong, yeah.
Only downhill from here.
Yeah.
But no, because then when we also did my favorite that I can never remember.
Oh, Cosmic
Guardians.
Rewind.
Yeah, Cosmic Rewind, which was also like a top tier one. We did 3 Disney parks in one day, and then which was a lot, and we knocked out almost everything that we wanted to do, so that was also really fun. And then the other day we did both of the Universal parks because Epic wasn't a thing, and we did really well there too. So
We did Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, and we did Halloween Horror Nights, which is awesome because she also loves Halloween. So we knocked so many things out for a first timers trip. Crazy.
It's my favorite thing to do as a theme park aficionado is to expose someone who's no experience, no context, and just show them, force feed them everything.
She's like, Mickey who?
Yeah. When we went on Star Wars, and then once the doors open and you see the huge AT-ATs, it's jaw dropping. I just turn around and they both their jaws were on the floor. I was like, this is what it's all about.
You're talking about Rise of the Resistance?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my other friend, she will also be coming, another friend of mine in
June?
No. Yeah, June. No, January.
No, February. You
February. January, February, something like that.
April.
And
May,
said.
June,
Give people at the timeline.
She has also never been, so we're going to have another person that we get to introduce everything to, and it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, there is something to be said. It's children and people who have never been to the park are always the best ones to bring. All right, what about you, Nathaniel?
I don't have any
Friends?
I don't have any friends. I have never been to the theme parks with any of my friends, so I'm gonna have to piggyback off Logan's.
Live vicariously through him.
Yeah.
and
I
all
did
of
run
his friends.
into some of my friends too while we were there one time. We didn't do anything together. We were just like, oh my god, hey, this is crazy. But yeah.
That's cool though. That's always fun. It's always very trippy to run into people like from back home when you're on vacation.
From in the real world.
Yeah, you're like, why are you here?
Like, this is my Disney bubble. What are you doing?
Right. This is my place. Go somewhere else.
Well, you know what? Speaking of Disney bubbles and like shared experiences, I don't have friends that I've physically been to the parks with, but I do have a friend, at least one friend, that is also really into the parks, and I like talking to them about the parks. So that's what I'm thankful for, because it's nice.
Oh, there you go.
Outside of this podcast, to have someone else.
Do they listen to this podcast?
Sometimes. Hopefully this episode.
They're one of the 16 people.
Yeah. I feel like, Dustin, you have a lot of friends.
I do.
And Disney friends.
So I do have a lot of Disney friends, specifically from when I worked down there.
Yeah, only because he worked there.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I'm gonna not include those.
They're not his friends, they're his co-workers.
Well, no. When you work at a place, especially like Disney, you're gonna make a lot of friends. But no, when it comes to friends in the park, some of my best memories were with you two.
Aww.
See what I did there? I was very kind, and I said you two as friends, which you guys didn't bring up. Nathaniel is over here saying that he's never been to a theme park with friends.
We're not friends.
But anyways, no, besides the parkgoer stuff, I got two memories. One of them was pretty recent, within the last like 3 years, and it was I went over to Disneyland with my wife.
She doesn't count.
My best friend.
She is my best friend. But we had a mutual friend who was actually in the wedding party for our wedding, and we surprised her over there. He was a coworker, so I'm not counting him, even though, shout out to Jacob. We did plan that surprise, which was really cute. But while I was over there, I did find out that another friend that I went to college with was going to be in California at the same time. So we planned to have Tavon show up. He ended up showing up, and we all went to Galaxy's Edge and the different parks together. So that was fun, very fortuitous. But jumping way back into the past, I don't know how old I was. Middle school, maybe? I found out that one of my best friends, who I was in Scouts with, was going to the theme parks at the same time. And I remember trying to make it a big deal and tell my parents, like, oh, yeah, we should hang out every day. And they're like, no, I don't think their parents would want to do that. So we ended up meeting up at MGM at the time, I believe, or it might have been Hollywood Studios at that point. And we saw the Lights, Motors, Actions together, and then do the tram tour together, which is fun because what is it? My friend was also very much into filmmaking as much as I was. So it was a good time. Lots of fun.
That's cute.
But
I love that.
Yeah.
Lights, whatever action show. That was so good.
yeah, apparently you liked it enough to remember its name. No, Lights, Motor, Action. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was always good. But yeah, so I had those memories. Thankful for those memories. So friends in the parks are always fun.
Cheers to friends.
Cheers.
Grace to friends.
Blessings upon us. Blessings.
All right. Well, next is family, which I guess is anything that we've done together. But let's try to think of new stuff.
Or old stuff.
Well, I have
also.
my entire family, not just Dustin.
That's true.
And then you have your entire family.
I actually do have a family. And
It is now confirmed here on the podcast.
I do have some memories, actually, now that I think about it. Well, I have old and
You
new
have
memories.
several. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've dragged my family, not dragged, they liked it.
They liked being dragged.
We've gone to the parks with my family. I've gone to Disneyland, which was a really fun time. because it was all the first times, I'll say the adult times going to Disneyland, because apparently we went as kids and I don't really recall, but there are pictures. But that was a really good time because I got to introduce them to so much stuff that we've enjoyed. That was also my first time riding Rise of the Resistance, so not only was it fun to see everybody else's reaction, but also myself, the joy of experiencing that ride for the first time. So that was really nice. And again, it's always just really fun to like introduce people to the, you know, to your hobbies and things like that. And also to get like see that interest spark in other people, because I know that they've enjoyed it enough that they would go back and they want to, particularly my brother and my little sister. But I also have some core memories from going, you know, from the few times I went as a kid with my family that I'll always remember. I think my first inceptual memory is being on the Dumbo ride. Don't know how I got there, don't know why I was there, but I do remember riding that ride, and that's like the earliest memory I can remember.
Yeah, that's a pretty iconic first ride memory you got there, the Dumbo ride.
Something about my family growing up is that we would get really obsessed with specific franchises, and coincidentally, some of those sparked from our Disney trips. So like Indiana Jones, after seeing the stunt show, we got really into Indiana Jones. Pirates of the Caribbean, got really into Pirates of the Caribbean. Actually, that one I didn't even know was a ride until after we saw it, but that was exciting to go on the ride because we were obsessed with it. But you guys probably have a ton more, because you guys went all the time.
It's true.
At least once a year for a while.
We do have a ton of memories.
I have too many memories that they have all gone away.
There wasn't enough room.
I have so many memories, I have none. I just remember going and loving it, and it was always so much fun, and we would stay for like a week, but wouldn't always go to Disney each day. But it was just so much fun, and it was hot.
Hot. It was hot in Topeka.
Hot in Orlando.
I don't know how far back I can reach with my memory of things. I know I can, and I know there's a ton of things, but I don't know how many I haven't said yet. One memory I have that was a pretty good one is riding the Star Wars ride. Logan, I don't know if you were there, but rode it with our mom and Star Tours, and she ended up being the Rebel spy.
I
So
did
that was
not
fun.
remember that. So I don't think I was there.
Yep, and she accidentally referred to Yoda as Yoga, so that was fun because Yoda was the one who called her out, so that was fun. And then, I mean, one thing that I'm always thankful for is, like, you know, way back when we started doing this in the 90s, you know, camcorders weren't small. They were big and they were heavy to lug around, but our dad did have a big camcorder, and he did lug it around, and he got a ton of home videos for us that we can look back on. So I'm thankful for that, for the memories that we can actually physically look back on, and also for our mom, who made it all possible while my dad was lugging around a giant camcorder. So there we are. And also for our grandmother, who was assisting my mother as my dad lugged around the giant camcorder recording the memories. So, you know, it all works together. And also looking back at no, it's okay, just hop in there, just hop in whenever.
I'm thankful for having so many memories that I can't even pick one.
I'm so glad you interrupted me to let us know that. Wait, you can't even pick one memory?
I can't even think of one, like, in particular.
What about when you got your face painted? Or going to Mickey and Minnie's house, or Donald's house, or...
Oh, I guess, well, no, that's not really a thankful, that's just a memory.
Sure, we're thankful for our memories!
Well, yeah, I guess, like, when we went, I think the one and only time, we went during the school year, during, like, a holiday season, when it's colder, and there was a lot less people. And then we got to go, my first roller coaster, which I've definitely said this before, but was Barnstormer. And then we just kept being able to ride it again and again because there was such little lines. And that's also where we went, and we're going into Mickey and Minnie's houses. So super fun.
Yeah, it's always good to go with family. Have those shared memories.
Thank you, families.
Cheers to families,
Grace
right?
to families.
Cheers. Clink.
Grace.
Grace.
Next. What was next? Personal? Personal.
Yeah, personal one.
Personal.
Just ones where it's just you had a moment to yourself, yeah?
A moment to myself. A moment away from Logan. I cannot recall.
If we got a drink and I had to hold it while he went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Logan just took a deep breath and it's just like, I like it here.
Yeah. Actually, no. The only memories I have personally, well, not even memories. They're just short moments away from. Is if I like, what was I doing?
Got lost.
No, like there was some moments when I do recall, some of us or some of you guys are waiting for Starbucks and I had to for some reason go somewhere else, either to the bathroom or whatever it is. The Disney music is playing. I'm not rushing.
And life is good.
I'm not rushing because I'm just going to the bathroom and waiting on something. But those little, probably 30-second stroll of myself, me time. I do remember those being like some of the nicest Disney memories because you get to like no, because you get to like engross yourself in the atmosphere. It's like and you get like that like weird like Zen feeling.
Right.
That I don't know. I guess you gotta be there to, if you know, you know.
Some of my favorite moments are when you go to a place that you know so well that, like an example that you just gave, like somebody goes to get coffee and then you just have the freedom to roam a little bit. You know where to sit, you know where to go. I love doing splitting up, even if it's in pairs, and just be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go run over here and get that. I'll meet you guys at X area or this area. And then, you just have your little bit of time. It's just so nice. It's, I'm thankful for those little moments. But I did have one specifically. I was walking through Epcot, and you know how in Epcot, especially in the Canada area, they have like live music playing and all this. And I remember walking by and seeing two older people sitting on ECVs and just watching this band play. And then throughout the day, pass by that same area, and you'd see the same people just sitting there watching whatever show came on next, or looking at the lagoon that they have there, and stuff like that. And you start to ask yourself, why are they doing that? And I started thinking about it more, and I'm like, well, maybe they're here for a couple days, and like they've already been there, done that. And I'm like, oh, maybe they're staying at the boardwalk and they just ECV'd over, and maybe that's all they wanted to do was just do that. And then I just thought for a while, and I'm like, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Just to have a vacation like that, and then just be able to just stroll right on over. And that's something very similar that you guys have, more or less. I mean, you can't just stroll over like that, but with your annual passes and being so close, like you never have to worry about, missing something. You can always come back, the next day or a week later. Yeah, taking those moments to just take in the surroundings and just look at different things. Now, back when FastPass was free, one of my favorite things to do, just personal little victories, was doing the refresh to see if any earlier times would pop up. And I remember one time I went to go see PhilharMagic, and while I was waiting in front of the doors, I kept refreshing, and then I found at that very moment there was a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train FastPass. And so I left the line and went over to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Good memories. Good times.
I just have little moments, especially on rides.
I forgot you didn't go.
No, I didn't. You went instead of me. And I was going to comment on it, but I decided not to.
Well, now you did, so.
I just have random moments of, like, joy on different rides. Or, like, just in the middle of a ride, I'll just be like, wow, like, this is great. Look at the feel of that. Like, it's just, like, on, like, Guardians, like, sometimes I just, like, we'll get a little more relaxed than maybe usual, and like I'll just kind of flow with the ride, and it's just nice and just vibing, and I'm like, oh, this is what it's all about. This is it. This is it. And it doesn't have to be on some fast ride. It could also just be something nice and slow, but like very, very pleasing and just nice. And it just brings me a little bit of joy. You can just sometimes, like, in some of these rides, you can really just, like, buy into it. Like, I get that the, like, Hagrid's, when you're, like, flying through the thing, I'm like, ugh, I can totally just accept that I am riding this, like, motorcycle right now. There's so many rides like that. And even, like hiccups. I'm like, we're on a dragon right now. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so... It's so nice. And I just, like... Once you're on that, like, those kinds of, like... coasting, I guess, and like going up and doing those different things, you're just like, ugh, I wish this wouldn't end. Just keep going. Why does it have to stop? And just keep going. Send me around again. Those are my fave.
Yeah, and talking about the hiccup one, the roller coaster, when you go over the water, those are one of those moments where it's just like, you know, a breath of fresh air. The in the cheetah hunt over in Tampa and Busch Gardens, when you're on the Serengeti and you're kind of just pivoting back and forth. That's another one where it's just like, oh my gosh, like this moment's so nice. I did have a moment a couple days ago in Busch Gardens where leaving the park, it was, it was a less than spectacular time. But as we were leaving the park, we pre-ordered at the only place you can pre-order, which is in the front of the park. It's called Squire's Grill. And they didn't ask for a return time or anything. They just said, oh, place your order. So after we placed our order, we get a message saying, hey, we received your order. We'll let you know when it's ready. And I looked at my wife and I'm like, oh no, they can decide when it's going to be ready. So it could be like 5 minutes from now, or it could be like an hour from now. But luckily, right when we got to the front of the park, it was ready. And that moment, I guess as an adult, this hits differently. But at that moment, I'm like, you know what? My low expectations for this app was actually, I was pleasantly surprised. And that made me very happy. And that was one of those moments where I just was like,
When the stars align.
yeah. And then we got hot cocoa, and then we left. And that was very nice. It was very pretty, too, because it was to Christmas, all decorated for Christmas. But, yeah, no. And also not anything specific, but also broadly just going to theme parks in general, walking right up to the front of, like, Hershey Park or Busch Gardens, SeaWorld even. Going to see SeaWorld was fun. Yeah. And as a father, I like seeing my son run there. I didn't mention my immediate family when we talked about family, and I talked about my son or my wife. I was just like, let's go all the way back. But no, watching him specifically with Sesame Street characters is very cute. And he saw Santa recently in Busch Gardens and ran right up to him.
Aww.
So that was very cute. Yeah, not even a fur character.
Cute. All right. Well, that's everything we were thankful for. Now, I think
Nothing else.
I think part of Thanksgiving is finding the good in the bad.
Oh, is that what you think, Nathaniel? Is that what you think?
No, actually, I just care about the food.
Just to specify, you said finding the good in the bad, right? Not finding the good and the bad.
No. Yes.
No, yes.
It's about being grateful. It's not about being negative, you know? So we all thought of rides that we do not like that much and decided to say something nice. This is all giving back to those rides that may have done us wrong.
May have done us wrong? You're taking it personally.
Yes.
So yeah, well, we're just gonna pick a ride and we're gonna find some good things to say about them.
I'll go.
Well, and this is
I'm going.
Potentially a future.
Oh yeah, potentially a reoccurring segment. Born from the idea of Thanksgiving, but we should be thankful all year round.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
because Dustin
And it's
made
called-
us come up with 6 of them. Because we were going to
we
do
have a
3 originally.
bit.
And then he goes, right before we start recording, let's just do 1.
But yeah, and the segment's called Theme Park Lemons.
Theme Park Lemons.
Because
Because like lemon.
Because lemons are sour, but also the vehicle.
no.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The other
Vehicles are also
classic
sour.
saying about lemons.
Yeah, lemons. Something that... Well,
No,
actually...
the classic saying about lemons.
Oh, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Make lemonade. There we
The
go.
classic saying, yeah, lemons are sour, and my
All right.
gosh.
Yeah.
It's funny because I feel like at least
actually. Oh, mine's so good. Actually,
well, I think the first couple times we do it, we're gonna pretty much agree on all these.
I'm gonna let you guys go first because my first one is my least favorite.
I don't think you guys
The
are
only
gonna
th-
say mine.
The only thing I can find good about it is not worthy of even sharing. So you guys,
You're gonna have to.
you
You only found one. I just
could-
told the
No, I
audience
have
we need to
6.
pick 6.
I do. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried now. I'll go first. So I honestly, this was a little hard. As I started going through
Ooh.
them, I did come
Hold
up
on,
with
hold on.
6.
Do we want to guess?
No, because then if we say it in this one, and then we're gonna do another one, and then we have to bring it up again.
We'll just say the park, and then maybe we can.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll do it that way.
Okay, that's fine.
Mine is in Tomorrowland.
Okay, I said to say the park, not the specific
Oh.
area.
Yeah, you got very specific with Tomorrowland.
That's because it was in the title. Okay, fine. We'll do that
Mine
with
is
somebody
when
else.
you're entering
I know.
Tomorrowland, That's on the left-hand side.
No, we'll
Hold
do
on,
it
I
with
know
somebody
what it
else
is now.
Yeah, so.
No, I know what it is.
Yeah, I know because I said that.
Is it the laugh floor?
Yeah. No, it's Tomorrowland Speedway.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said it's in the title.
Oh, I
Yeah.
need Autotopia. So that's
And that's why I thought it was funny because we're talking about lemons and there's cars.
Oh, yeah.
That's look
Yeah.
at that. Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
But what's the theme? What are we saying? Just good things.
You're
about
saying
it?
good things about
I mean,
it.
no. You could say what you don't like about it, but I mean, at the end we have to find something positive.
Well, there's so many things I don't like about it, but that's just also because I'm an adult and I can drive a real car, and I don't need to get in this little hunky dunky dory. That's not what I was gonna say at all, but I'll just go with it. This little car that is incredibly difficult to maneuver, and it's super slow, and it's really long for whatever reason.
It smells so bad.
I don't mind the smell.
Don't forget the whiplash. Whiplash left or right, forward, backwards.
And somehow, for some reason, the car behind you can go really fast, and you can't for some reason. Don't understand that.
Or the opposite, where the car in front of you goes really slow and you go really fast, but you can't go fast because the car in front of you.
There's so many things wrong with it. But it is such a joy as a kid being able to be the driver. It sucks for the parent, I guess. Like, the whiplash is crazy. You're just laughing, having fun, going back and forth, smacking the little thing in the middle because you can't actually drive it because it's on a track.
God, that
Right.
track is so tiny too. It's
such a
not
shame.
forgiving.
No,
it's not
it's
forgiving
not.
at all.
It's not.
Well, but yeah, but I mean that could be a lemonade right there. Is that you've taken a poor ride design, but then only the experts can drive that ride without banging into that center pole. So it could be like a game.
That's not my lemonade.
What is your lemonade?
My lemonade is that it's fun as a kid and you get to drive because you never get to drive things when you're little. And it's one of the places that you get to do it. You get to do it semi-safely because, I mean, it's
Watch
a
out for the
jerker.
neck. Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it is fun. It's a fun childhood thing, but every time I look at it now, I'm like, God, I'll never get on that again.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I had Autotopia on mine. I said that you have some really nice views from that ride. If you do get on it, it gives you a different perspective of the park, which I do enjoy. But that's like it.
Yeah, Roadway doesn't have any good views.
Now, what's cool though about that's different between the two though is that Autopia, like you said, the scenery is fantastic, and one of the tracks they even do like an off-roading thing where they have fake water, like you ran through a puddle and it sprays out, and I always thought that was cute. But yeah, no, it's Tomorrowland Speedway. I look at exactly what you said. Is that for kids, it's the first time they drive, so I agree with that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, great choice. I mean, but I guess another thing we can add to it too is lemonade. How can you make lemonade with it? Like, what do you think could enhance it to the point of being?
Take away the track.
Electric cars.
Well, besides getting I see what you're saying. Take
The
rid of
metal
that,
track in the middle.
strip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is hilarious because then I'm saying take away the track and then increase the age
speed.
limit. Yeah, no, apply an age limit so the kids can't ride it anymore. Increase the speed. Make it an actual go-kart thing, or get it out of there.
Go-karts are so fun.
Did you know in the early 2000s, I think between the 80s and early 2000s, they did have a racetrack in the ESPN place where you could, as an adult, pay money and then get into a race car and drive it around their track.
That's crazy.
That was something they offered.
I'm surprised that they can also take it and then retheme it so it's cars and actually have like really cute cars on there.
If they upgrade it immensely, yes, but not throwing stickers onto the windshields to look like eyes.
They would still be lemons.
They would still be lemons. Yeah, I would say if they spruce it up like they did Autopia, I'd be cool with it. Because I like Autopia, well enough because there is scenery and there's stuff to do. But then again, like we said, we're adults, so that's kind of what we're looking at.
All right, Dustin, what's your lemon?
All right, I'm gonna go with I'll go with one that isn't controversial and one that I think everybody kind of agrees with. I think the hardest part is gonna be the lemonade part, and this one's gonna be at Universal Studios.
Oh, I wonder what it is.
I wonder what it. This is why I wanted to go last.
This was my number one.
I didn't want to do this one. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I figured I'd throw it out there. I do have a controversial one, but I'll save that one for a later date. Can you guys guess it?
Oh yeah,
family.
Yeah, it's the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I'm not Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious. My gosh, Supercharged.
Yeah.
Supercharged. There's a lot to be said about this ride. It is hectic. There's a lot going on. It's hard to comprehend. Physics don't really exist in the ride.
Dimensions
don't really exist. And once again, it's the whole idea of you take a franchise based off of fast-moving vehicles and you put it on a bus that doesn't move. But let's talk about lemonade, the good parts of it. I really enjoy the fact that they were able to bring back people. It does seem like they put a lot of effort into it. I am glad they made an effort to give the bus a second chance after Kong. Now, I think Kong did it immensely better. I'm glad they gave it a second try, but I'm even more glad that they decided to more or less retire it after the second try, because we all know theme parks like to milk a ride vehicle as much as they can. So that seemed like a pretty good lemonade, and the line.
That's all.
Yeah, but the line was known for being very, very good, and very detailed. So that's another lemonade.
The garage
is that what? Yeah, where you can see the cars and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool concept. Like overall, I think they definitely much better executed in King Kong for sure. I don't know. I don't think that there's anything they could have really done differently. Like if they were to like redo it or something, I don't think you can really make it better. I think it is what it is, and that it's just so not my speed.
Well, good.
But it's a cool concept.
The concept is there. I'll give them that. I think that the screen technology is kind of cool. It's that same Bourne spectacular, like melding, not holograms, but like dimension.
Yeah, but Bourne does it better too.
Yeah, but Bourne has live actors too, which helps.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. I think if you're a car person, seeing the cars outside the queue and in the queue, that's nice.
I thought you were gonna say on the screen. Seeing the cars is cool.
No,
if you want to see a Vin Diesel the same size of a helicopter, that's cool.
The only thing I wrote down for this ride was good message. I couldn't tell you what the message of the ride was besides family. So
yeah, there you go.
Always wear your seatbelt. Even though we're on a bus with no seatbelts. Oh boy.
That's all I got.
What's yours, Nathaniel?
My lemon is also a Universal Studios Florida. Can anyone guess it? It's a pretty new ride.
A new ride?
A new ride.
Oh, I know what it is.
A lemon.
They look like lemons.
It's the moving walkway with the Minions ride.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I don't know what it's called, though.
Villains Con.
Illuminations Villains Con Minion Blast.
You know, the escalator was the very first ride.
Is that true?
It is.
What are you talking about? Like in general or
Yeah.
in the theme parks?
No, in general. Like it was a first like ride. Like you would have to pay to get on like an escalator, and that it was a ride.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure that like the merry-go-round existed before the escalator.
No,
I think he has you there.
no.
Hold
it's
on.
the first.
I'm gonna look it up.
Alright. Well, while Dustin fact checks, Villains Con is for all intents and purposes, a moving walkway that you
Don't walk.
don't walk. This one you literally cannot walk, which apparently you're not supposed to walk on any of them. But on this one you can't walk. This one you have to just stand on the moving treadmill with your little plastic blaster and shoot at the targets around you. Will your gun register? Probably not. Will you be able to tell which reticule is yours?
We only got on once.
Will you be able to tell which reticule is yours with the 20 people around you?
That's true.
Probably not.
Okay, let's go some lemonade.
Some lemonade. I love Universal's itch to try something new. Go Universal Creative.
And the queue.
I don't remember. Oh, the queue was kind of cute.
Kind of. It's really cool.
I've only gone on it once. I don't even remember it. But I do think that I applaud the boldness to try to create a re-rideable ride with unique experiences every time. Unique being a strong word.
App integration.
App integration. I love when you can track your progress on stuff. And this one you don't necessarily need to like pay for like a power band to do it, which is nice. So I do like that. And I love video games, so kind of aligned with that. Anybody else have anything nice to say?
I don't really mind this ride that much. It's just, I mean, like it's actually kind of a little lengthy. Like it's a little bit longer than I anticipate. So, I mean, but I do like it is really hard to see or understand what you're shooting. I like the different scenes. Like, I think it's like very engaging, you know, like there's always something moving, but it's not my cup of tea. It's also just huge screens.
There is a lot going on the screen. Like, it's very visual, which is nice. I like visuals. Dustin, have you ridden this?
I have not. I have not gotten the opportunity.
Oh.
Well, I also like the exterior. I mean, I've seen this movie, I think, maybe once. This is the first Minion movie that they talk about it, I believe. And, you know, out of the whole franchise, it is a relatively smaller part. I mean, I guess VillainCon isn't because Gru is a villain and all that. But, I mean, it seems like it would make sense. It's a convention, and then you go to the convention, they just happen to have moving walkways to get you through. And you're like, okay, so that kind of makes sense. I like seeing the character faces on the outside, and it does look like you would enter a convention. So I think the theming's there, and I think, you know, I would much rather see all those characters' faces than more yellow faces, you know? So it does give a little bit of variety to the area, too. So I think it's good. Now, is there any way that you think you could spruce it up?
Yeah, bring back Shark 4D.
Okay, well, without getting rid of what is already there. Now, what if they put in like an Omni mover like in Buzz Lightyear where you can control where you turn? Do you think that would make it any better?
I mean, you can control where you turn. You just spin around. So I don't.
I know, but the idea of is it the idea of a moving walkway and you basically just standing the whole time? Does that deter you from enjoying it?
You know, I think
if you were sitting down in a thing, would you enjoy
Yeah,
it?
I mean, I gotta say, I think the only thing I have to compare it to is Spider-Man at California Adventure, which is similar concept, but I think just does it way better because the technology is the highlight. This one is, I mean, this tech isn't really new.
The Spider-Man ride, though, it'll pause for a second and then speed up, like very similar to Toy Story Mania, where you stay somewhere and then you move on. This one, you're just constantly moving, correct?
Yeah.
Like a Haunted Mansion or like Buzz Lightyear, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, do you get a gun with that one or something to shoot with?
No, yeah, you get a gun. It's tied to your app. You shoot the targets, stuff happens on the screen and stuff, and it's all screens from what I can remember. Maybe if there was like more physical like reaction, like physical elements that were reacting, but to be honest, I don't even remember. This ride is not memorable for me.
Fair enough.
Which is crazy for a ride that's designed to be replayable. You get on it once and you're like, I'm never getting on that again.
Well, it's also designed for kids.
Which
I do think it's very much geared towards them, which makes sense why we're like. But at the same time, it is just
maybe
it's
try
like a
it
big
again.
video game.
Maybe I'll try it. I'll give it another chance.
Another positive is that it's right next to the entrance, so that you don't have to worry about your kids' legs getting tired if you do it right away instead of walking around the whole park.
That's true.
You're definitely not going to be able to carry them. Not allowed. All right.
And also hold on. A little fun fact. Escalators were made in 1859 was the first escalator.
Whoa.
Carousels date back all the way to 1662. So predating America.
I saw 1779. But I did see that the escalator was a ride at Coney Island Amusement Park.
Coney Island, New York.
They also had that joke on Fairly Odd Parents where they go to Escalator World and it's like, when are we going to get to the ride?
This is the ride. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on today's episode.
Thank you.
We hope...
We give you thanks.
We give you thanks.
Grace.
We hope you
Grace.
give
You
us
know what? Cheers.
And gobbles
Cheers.
and turkey and pie.
We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. If you're celebrating at the parks, good luck to you. It's probably busy.
Hey, if you're wondering what to do, check out our 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
When we talk about things to do in Thanksgiving for the park.
Yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll see you at the parks.
Bye. Thanksgiving time. Thanks for listening to this episode of Parkgoers Go. Catch our new episodes every Wednesday and catch up on our old episodes on Spotify. For any updates and new information about the theme parks or the podcast, follow us on Instagram at ParkgoersGo or visit our website at www.parkgoersgo.com. This episode was produced by Logan, Nathaniel, and Dustin, and edited by me, Dustin. Our theme song was created by John Riedel. You can follow Logan Nathaniel's theme park adventures on Instagram at Parkgoers. And you can follow me at Mr. Parkgoer. If you'd like to reach out to us, visit our website and send a comment or a compliment or a critique, but not so much the critique. And until then, see you in the parks.